This conference will now be recorded.
Hi everyone, welcome to this another video in Market Talk YouTube channel. Hope it was a profitable trading day and the expiry was very good. From morning in the Telegram channel, I've been keep telling you, guiding also on the straddle. So let us see what happened in the market today and what's the view. And I will going to tell you about the important option chart setup, which is going to take your minds away. Before that, let's see the disclaimer. Please note that the views what are mentioned here is my personal opinion, and any loss incurred by taking trades based on my view, I will not responsible. Please consult a financial advisor before taking any trades. So today, let's see the charts what happened. So if you see here today, I just want to first we'll see the Reliance. The Reliance is the one main thing which is driving the Nifty, and now it's look like we are going to break 2000 levels any moment. Just a matter of time. Once everybody starts booking their profits, then Reliance will lead the collapse in the Nifty. Okay, just keep a tab on 2000 levels. Then we'll see the Nifty. Overall, it is not an interesting day. It's not a trend-breaking day. We are inside this big another mother candle what we formed here. If you see the mother candle what we formed here on 15th October, still we are inside this. So we need to break either high or low to get some trending move. Just you have to take the trade. Once it moves, buying a put or call option, good trade can be seen. But in case of Bank Nifty, it is very bullish because here we saw above mother candle, we are continuously studying for almost 3 days now. So unless you break this below this, we are not going to see any down move actually. So just wait for the trade because now Bank Nifty is becoming strong and Nifty is becoming weak actually. So we'll see some data, and today there's nothing great actually in the charts actually because it's an inside day, and I'm not going to take to the charts like yesterday. We'll see some important chart setups and option, and why the put option 24,500 put option short up so much. We'll try to analyze that also. So before that, we'll see the key data. So coming to the open interest data, now we'll see here. This all is in finished game, so we will not be interested now. We'll see for the next expiry only. Now next expiry, now today 1.09 is close PCR Bank Nifty and Nifty at 0.98. For next week expiry, now the PCR for Nifty is 1.24. It is highly bullish. So don't expect any gap down or something tomorrow. Definitely we'll open gap up, and then only we can see some down moves if any. Because Bank PCR is 1.24, it's very highly bullish. Okay, now at the morning, if you see any gap up, then we look for shorting opportunity in the call options. And coming to the FI data, open interest data, if you see here, now FI is slightly reduced their long positions here, and here long puts also they reduced and slightly increase the stock futures. So, but however, they are slowly reducing it. Possibly that by end of this week expiry, they might cut down and start getting short positions. That's what my expectation. Let's see, and definitely that time is going to be a very good interesting thing for to take trades. And coming to the open interest data for others, for DAs and the clients are in the short position already. Now they need to convert them these people into bulls actually. Then only these people FIs will go into bearish mode. So unless these guys become bull bears, these FIs will not going to leave. So possibly that brings some good news, and then continuously hold on the long positions and try to take up to 12,000 again, and then these clients will become bears, bulls, and then FIs will become bears. This is a possible chance because clients cannot remain bears like this, and FIs will not take down. That's one observation. And for tomorrow, so for tomorrow, like Bank Nifty, highest open interest 25,000 call. If you are getting a gap up, very good chance to short 25,000 call on the upside. And similarly, any gap down means 24,000 put. Okay, so we'll see some chart setup also. Again, I'm telling you, don't miss this. So I'm going to give you important chart setup, which is going to help you in your trading option. Okay, now let us see the Lakshman Rekha. Lakshman Rekha technique, it is a completely bullish only. There is nothing to give any leads for tomorrow. If you're holding long to 8 then we're going to end the week with a positive only for the week. And for the tomorrow, the long breakout level is 24,800 and 24,320 short breakout. Target point is 24,500. 24,500 is a very crucial level for today also, and tomorrow also 24,500 is a very crucial level. For Nifty, say 11,900 will be the crucial level, and 11,960 and 11,840 roughly. These are the levels, almost 100 points only the range. That's a short breakout, long breakout level. So these are levels you have to take care. And coming to the day wise, today also like a Nifty was almost like 107 points only, slightly below. And in case of Bank Nifty, the range was 432 points, slightly below. As expected yesterday, we had a very good trending day, like 778 points. Now it has come down, cooled off. Midpoint chart, still we're not given any down move, actually swing down move in the Bank Nifty. Unless we see any swing down move, say below 24,500, any midpoint forming, then we can see some weakness actually. Till the time, the Bank Nifty is looking very strong. At least 24,350 below this midpoint should form actually. Then we can see some weakness in the Bank Nifty. And in case of Nifty, we can see some weakness coming in actually, but a complete confirmation of weakness will be below 11,736 only midpoint. Till the time, it's going to be like a buy on dips. That could be opportunity. But as for Astrobi, also tomorrow it is going to be a negative. Let us see. So coming to the PCR for tomorrow, so it has been like for Bank Nifty above 1 all these days for this 29th October. Now it has come to 0.92. Now PCR is showing weakness in the Bank Nifty, but in the price, Bank Nifty is showing strong. But in case of Nifty, price is becoming weak and PCR is showing strength. So this is all how the data is being managed actually. No? So don't get confused with the PCR and Nifty and all. You have to be trading with the levels. Now, if you're trading with Nifty, focus only on Nifty. If you're trading in Bank Nifty, focus only on Bank Nifty. Taking alternate trades will get confused you. So that's the reason like many of them have problem in trading. Whereas you're trading in Bank Nifty, focus only on Bank Nifty only. And if you're focusing on a particular call option, put option, particular strike price, focus that. Only two strike price you should focus. One is the one particular strike price call, another strike price put. Otherwise, don't focus anything on that. You'll be becoming mastering in the option trading. So coming to the volatility, now if you see high to 23,130 is the high, and 23,986, 24,000. As I mentioned, 24,000 put and 23,000 call. This is what you should focus tomorrow. And coming to the Nifty, 11,700 put and 12,000 call. Because 12,000 call is okay, you can focus. 11,800 put also can be focused. And Bank Nifty ratio, Nifty ratio is 2.06. And just I want to tell you brief on this. Like when you divide the Bank Nifty spot price divided by Nifty spot price, you'll get this ratio. Just what you do is you just plot all the spot prices for whatever possible, 2-3 years, whatever, and see the ratio and make a graph. You'll be able to understand. 2.86 was the highest ratio what you can see in the month of March when Bank Nifty had peak of 31,000 levels. So at that time the ratio was very high, and then it cooled off to almost 1.9, the lowest in the last several years. Almost we can tell almost a decade. We've never been below 2 levels actually. Now it has started improving. So when the we presume that big Bank Nifty to Nifty ratio is 1.9 was bottom, and we don't want to see anything below that unless there is a big problem in the banks. So this is a very good time to buy Bank Nifty and short Nifty. It's a past strategy what you can try it out. And coming to the Dow Jones, now Dow Jones is looking weak actually, but not so great. Only 33 points. We can check the latest rate also. Will not take much time because it's connecting to the data. Okay, let me just cancel once again and try. Okay, it is connecting. Okay, now the data is showing minus 41 points. So Dow Jones showing 96 points minus. So it looks like there is a down move today. But tomorrow we will not be able. Not expecting any gap down or something in Nifty particularly. We'll see some gap up. Then we'll come to gap down, and because we need to take down the PCR also to below 1 actually. PCR is at 1.25. 1.24 is very very bullish. So chances of gap down looks very less in Nifty particularly at least. Okay. So just want to tell you that. Now let's go to the option chart setups. Oh, sorry. Let's go to the options charts and see what happened in the before that. Okay, dashboard also I want to show you. So today, if you see entire day, my option pain was around 24,500. This is Excel dashboard which I'm using. So here, if you see the top 10 open interest change was everything was a calls only. So it was very clearly indicating the pressures on the call side. There is no put also, not even single minute the top 10 open interest change happened in the put option. Only happened in the call option. That's the first reason. Okay. Second thing was the option pain was on 24,500 entire day. Now, if you see here 24,500 came to almost 1.2 something like that, and then it moved around 1.9, 0.8 like it was moving, and then by 2 o'clock only we got the move on the downside actually. But 24,400 was very strong actually. At that time also, you can see it was the ratios 2 actually. So that's one thing you have to. What are the points you have to take notice? Option pain you have to see, and then the PCR, the strike price PCR, what you have to take note, and then top open interest change is what things you have to see, and also the PCR. Okay, if you see the PCR also, both are not below 1. If you see the Bank Nifty PCR and Nifty PCR, both were giving the opposite views. So that was another point to note, that it is a trending day, not a trending day, it's a range bound day. When trending day happens, both Nifty PCR and Bank Nifty PCR both will be above 1 or below 1. So when they both are giving opposite direction, opposite indication, it's bearish and bullish, then it will be difficult for market to fall on particular one side. That is the one thing you have to take note. One point. Second thing is, if you want to see the pain also, like a range also was not expanding. It is almost 80 points. Normally 120, 130 points will be coming. Now at that time it was around 80 points only. The range was there at that time. Now the range expansion also is required. Okay, let's move on to the option chart. So coming to the option chart. Okay, so coming to the option chart, by 24,500 put by 2 o'clock, I given the message also around 2 o'clock. If you see here, around 2 o'clock, 150 rupees it was there in the call option. In the put option, if you see here, 24,524 around 2 o'clock, at 91 rupees, almost 250 rupees it was there. Correct. So the price need to come down actually. Just we are remaining 1.5 hours for the expiry, and the price need to come down to 0 at particular level. Option price need to come down, because of the move, whatever we've been seeing up and down, whatever we have been seeing, we are not able to bring down the prices, option prices. So the market wanted to pull down the price on one particular side, so that the expiry can happen very smoothly. For that, they need some violent move. Violent move, what side they wanted? They wanted on the put side to come down. They increase the prices, because already the big players are shorting the call options and nobody shorting the put options. So what they've done is they bought the put option very heavily, so that the price can move up on the upside on the put option. So this one indication gave also that market is going to give any direction on the put side actually. Okay, now that is one direction. You have to digest all this information and see this. So let me just take you through the chart setup also, which is going to impress you, I'm sure. Now this one chart setup, keep it parallelly, 2 chart setups. Okay, this is only for Bank Nifty. So what you do is, the time frame you select 2 minutes, and then the Renko setup. In the setup, Renko, just select Renko and then give 15 points, 1, 5, enter. Okay, so this is a 15-point setup, and then awesome oscillator. So down chain channel. The another one is down chain channel. Okay, these 2 default settings. Now down chain channel, Renko setup, and then awesome oscillator. Only 3. There is no more confusion. Now here, just see here, whenever the price moving above down chain channel, okay, you need to cut down your positions if required. But the down chain channel, upper down channel, if you're touching, then only you have to be scared. Otherwise, you should not get scared. But if you have hedge position, then you should not scare, because you have other side also on your side. Now the put option here. If you see the put option here, we have been taking very good support here at these places in the morning several times. Here, if you see here, almost like 80 rupees, around 80 rupees we are taking support. And here the downchain channel, what happened here? A ferocious move came here. But if you see here, the top made today morning around 225 was there. Slightly went above and then came down here. So 24,500 option pain was working, but you need to have enough cushion. For this, what happened to do is the ratio spread you should take. because since if you see that every major position was in the call side option trading, you can take 2:1. So double the lot size. For example, if you're taking 4 lots of call option writing, you can take 2 lots of option writing in the put option. Whatever you can see here, if you see put option here, majorly option trading happening, you can go for 4 lots of put option and 2 lots of call option. So that way you'll be able to manage your position. Otherwise, if you are shorting here around say around 150 rupees level, only you have 100 points hedge here available. You can keep a day high. The first the cutoff point is VWAP, second is the day high, and third is the previous day high. If you see the previous day high here for 24,500 put option, what is the high? 444. Okay, so that way you should not bother that market can go crash like anything in the last 1 hour. That will not happen because the PCR was at 1.09. So that way you should not bother about that. Second thing is that we need to see the option pain also. Option pain was around 24,500 that time. Slightly it come 24,400. So worst case basis, it can close at 150 rupees roughly, and the call option will get entire money from your side. So when you're shorting option, try to do hedge position with a ratio. That way you'll be able to comfortably sit on the positions without any tension and have a higher movement in the stop loss. Because if you don't keep, if you keep a stop loss, for example, you are shorting at 150 and keep 25 points or 50 points, definitely hit your stop loss every time. See the swing highs, it has been ranging almost the same place here entire day, but here when it went here above, slightly above day high, 25 points it went above. So keep, because you have to keep very good stop loss here, at least 100 points minimum on expiry day, particularly when this you can see a move like this. When you have option pain at 24,500, you should not bother about the price moving very big on the upside actually for the put options. Okay, so whenever you are seeing below downchain channel, try to hold your position, short positions, and allow the Renko bar at least 1 bar to start a form above this, and avoid your fears actually. If you're fearful of shorting options and cutting the position here when the downchain channel is crossing, then you'll have a problem. And don't try to pyramid your positions during the day. Take positions and hold the positions so that you'll be able to come to a profitable closing day. Otherwise, what happens every time you cut down your positions? If you cut down your positions here, what happens if you do have only the call option? You'll cut down your positions here. Again, you will take here. Again, you'll cut down here. You'll come under frustration. If you take a call and put position with the ratios, then it'll be easy for you to maintain your positions. So tomorrow, let us see here what will happen for 24,000 put and 25,000 call. 25,000 call, we'll see what kind of levels we can use. So, okay, 25,000 call and 25,000 put. Okay, now what will happen to the 25,000 put? We'll see. Oh, sorry, 24,000 put. Now tomorrow there is a gap up. Assume there is a gap up. Now we don't want to see the price moving above 350. The chance is very less that it will move above 350. This is a thing you can see very clearly. And if it even comes down, it may not go below 150 or something. Assume that gap down comes here and the price comes down to say 200 below this. Okay, don't try to short at the gap open. Try to short the 24,000 put option. Okay, now even 24,000 put option, when the market gaps down, it may not go above this level. It will come to 300 rupees level, and then from there it will start moving down. Okay, tomorrow being a Friday, there is a trending day. Very less chance actually. Because unless we go break the previous day low, we will not be able to see any a trending day. So let us see here Bank Nifty also for tomorrow. If you see here the low today is 24,252 and the high is 24,685. If we break 24,252, then don't short the put options. Okay, just keep shorting the call options only. The call option, keep the downchain channel as your stop loss, and then ride your profits here. 25,000 can be easily maintained because your option pain is 24,500, and also see the awesome oscillator which is below zero. Once you started giving green signal, cut down your positions and sit tight. or you can, what you can do is you can short the put option and hedge your positions, so that you don't bother about this cutting positions and you can maintain this position. But also take note of the levels. The levels what I mentioned here, the long breakout, short breakout levels here. When we are below the short breakout, don't short the put options. When above the long breakout, don't short the call options. These also rules you have to remember. And the price remaining below the pivot point, it should not be short. Sorry, price remaining below this, you should not become short, and the price sustaining above this also, you should not become short. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. Price below this, you should not hold your put shots. Price above this, you should not hold your call shots also. Is the indication you also you have to maintain here, so that you can be comfortably sitting on your option rating. Because option pain is around 24,500, so easily option pain will not be moving 25,000 or 24,000. Market is going to be range one between this 1,000 points range only. And if you see here, the price also 250 and almost 220, so almost 450 is the option straddle price range actually. So tomorrow at least 50 points you should be getting here, for which you're holding both, or if you're holding one side, then ensure that you are getting a trending mode if possible. Hope this was interesting video for you. You can try it out. Don't jump and start use this charting and start the trades. Try for 1 day, 2 days. Just you understand the model, how it is working. Because the first day you may be getting confused about the Renko bars moving up and then it is coming down. Okay, you may be getting confused. So you have to watch this model, how it is working, and you can take the trades maybe after 1 or 2 days. Okay, there is no hurry. So take trade school and then try to make money. So I just tried whatever best I can do to make you profitable. Hope it was interesting video. Thank you so much. Happy trading tomorrow. Happy weekend also tomorrow. Thank you.